Well, hello again everybody, welcome to sunny Corfu in the winter. Well, we're on lockdown over here at the moment, and so I got a bit bored and thought I'd do a bit of cooking. So after hunting around for something unusual, I found a recipe called Lahanoryzo. Well, it's cabbage and rice. Sounds boring, doesn't it? Actually, it was bloody lovely. And it's a vegetarian thing, but you can use it also with pork chops, pancettas, pork belly slice, anything. And it's so useful and versatile. In fact, I'm even considering, once I put the onions in, chucking a bit of curry paste in and making it into a curry next time. So anyway, it's a useful dish, it's delicious. Do try it, it's very simple. It's one of those dishes where you haven't got to measure everything, which makes it good for me because I'm stupid. And you just put in what you feel like of the ingredients, which are very few. So without further ado, we'll get into the kitchen and we'll have a little cook up, I hope. Anyway, a little message. Thank you all to those who asked about my knees and wish me well. Thank you very much. The operation, total success. My knees are good now. The scars have almost disappeared. You can't barely see them. Thank you for your concern. I really appreciated it. So, cooking, here we go. Now start with just a cup of rice. I like to do this first and give it a chance to go cold. And you only need to half cook it, don't cook it fully, otherwise you're going to have a squodgy mess. Any old rice will do. Now I sliced very finely the remnants of a quarter of a small cabbage, white cabbage, and that's really all you need. To make a nice meal for 2 or 3 or 4 people. But we'll carry on. Slice it finely. I mean, it's a good way of using up remnants that you don't normally use up. This has been my fish for a good week. We also need 1 large onion or 2 smaller onions and a couple of cloves of garlic. If you like garlic, you can put as much as you like in. This recipe does not need any sort of measurement. It's all by feel and touch and what you fancy. Okay, 1 onion sliced. That's 1 big onion. If you want to use a bigger than a small one, hey, this is all in the eye of the beholder, this dish. That's why I love it so much. And I'll tell you what, it's really tasty. So there we've got onions, garlic and partly cooked rice, and also the sliced cabbage. The next ingredient I'm going to find is a little bit of tomato paste. A couple of big tablespoonfuls will do. That's plenty. Don't be shy. Some parsley. We're going to chop this very fine though, very fine. Not much, as you can see. The parsley will go into the cooking at the same time as the rice and when you flavour with salt. So we put that in with the rice for now. I'm making everything and putting it in separate dishes so I'm all prepared. You want a couple of good tablespoonfuls of butter. But don't be shy, be generous, okay? Mix the tomato paste with water. It's, well, I won't say how much, but I've 3/4 filled a mixing jug. So let's have a look. 1½ cups. That's what it says. If it's not enough for liquid, we can always add a drop of water to the cooking, so don't worry. Be careful not to burn the butter. So low gas, let it fizzle away quite happily, there you go. And as we get to the bottom, we put in the garlic and onion. Keep it moving all the time, of course. Now we keep this going until the onions are softened and starting to go translucent. Whatever that means. Okay, now you can see that's nicely softened again. There's still a fair bit of liquid in the bottom. That's got to go. But at this point we add the rice, the parsley, salt and pepper. Give it a good mix. About a teaspoonful of salt, teaspoonful of pepper. And then after you're finished you can flavour it to taste. Okay, make sure it's well broken up, well mixed, and the water will be absorbed by the rice, we hope. Right. That's easy, wasn't it? It's done. What we've got to do now is leave it simmering away on a very low gas until the water has gone. Easy peasy. Nearly there. You can see this is almost no liquid left in the bottom. Absorbed by the rice. I'll go as far as to say this dish is almost idiot proof. And it's bloody lovely! Lovely! In fact, that will do. I'm turning the gas off now. I'm just going to allow that to sit now. We're done. And there's my lunch. A little squirt of lemon juice over there. Put some on there as well. And finally, this is optional, some grated cheese. That really does have flavour. Use any cheese, this is feta, but I've tried it with cheddar cheese as well. Very nice. And there you are, ladies and gentlemen, cabbage and rice with a pork chop, but you can eat it on its own as a vegetarian dish or with chips or with anything you like. Idiot proof, simple, easy. Bye for now. Cheers.